welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines. किस तरह आमिर खान ने सुनाई अपनी फैंस को कहानी. जह अली खान का कौन सा वीडियो हो रहा है वायरल. किस तरह सेलेब्स ने विश किया समांथा रूथ प्रभु को ऑन हर बर्थडे. करीना कपूर खान और उनके लिटिल मंचकिन जह अली खान का वीडियो हुआ वायरल. जह अली खान को चलता हुआ देख फैंस हुए खुश. करीना कपूर खान और जह अली खान के क्यूट वीडियो पर फैंस ने किए जमकर कमेंट्स. करीना कपूर खान नजर आई अपने लिटिल मंचकिन जह के साथ. करीना कपूर खान को बेबी जह के साथ स्पॉट किया गया उनके घर के बाहर. दरअसल करीना कपूर खान अपने शूट के लिए रवाना हो रही थीं. ऐसे में मॉमी डियर के साथ नजर आई क्यूट बेबी जह. वैसे अभी तक जह अली खान को करीना कपूर खान की गोद में ही देखा जाता था, लेकिन अब वो नजर आए बेबी स्टेप्स लेते हुए. करीना कपूर खान का हाथ पकड़कर जह अली खान चलते हुए नजर आए. जाहिर है जह अली खान को बेबी स्टेप्स लेते देख करीना कपूर खान के फैंस बहुत खुश हुए. मॉमी करीना कपूर खान के साथ जह अली खान पहुंचे उनके सेट पर. यहाँ करीना कपूर खान जह अली खान को गोद में लिए नजर आई. ऐसे में करीना कपूर खान का ये वीडियो उनके फैंस को बहुत पसंद आया और उन्होंने इस वीडियो पर जमकर हार्ट इमोजीज को पोस्ट भी किया. साथ ही एक यूजर ने लिखा वेरी क्यूट बेबी स्टेप्स. Another fan wrote, "Aw, Janu walking now." Another netizen commented, "Jeh can walk now." वैसे हाल ही में करीना कपूर खान की फैमिली पूल पिक्चर्स भी सोशल मीडिया पर काफी वायरल हुई थीं. दरअसल करीना कपूर खान और सैफ अली खान अपने मंचकिन्स के साथ पूल साइड पर चिल करते हुए दिखे. Saif Ali Khan looked dashing as ever in his white printed t-shirt and orange shorts. Kareena Kapoor Khan, on the other hand, looked gorgeous in a white shirt. Wahin Taimur Ali Khan is in a bathrobe and shorts, all set to take a dip in the pool. In the same photo, Kareena Kapoor Khan is seen gorging on some delicious food. और एक और पिक्चर में Jeh Ali Khan is reading a book. जहां तक करीना कपूर खान की आने वाली फिल्म्स के बारे में बात करें तो वो नजर आएंगी आमिर खान के साथ फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा में. और फैंस को बेबो की इस फिल्म का बेसब्री से इंतजार है.
28 को मैं तुम लोग को कहानी सुनाने वाला हूँ.
कल 28 है. कल मैं कहानी सुनाऊंगा.
28 को मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि मैं कहानी कहाँ सुनाऊंगा.
आमिर खान की कहानी ने दिए फैंस को गूज बम्प्स. आमिर खान ने किया लाल सिंह चड्ढा का पहला गाना रिलीज. आमिर खान हुए साउथ इंडियन फिल्म से इंस्पायर. आमिर खान की कहानी की मिस्ट्री हो गई सॉल्व. खुद मिस्टर परफेक्शनिस्ट ने अपनी कहानी के सीक्रेट को किया रिवील.
28 को मैं तुम लोग को कहानी सुनाने वाला हूँ.
कल 28 है. कल मैं कहानी सुनाऊंगा.
28 को मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि मैं कहानी कहाँ सुनाऊंगा.
जैसा कि आमिर खान ने रिसेंटली आए अपने कुछ वीडियोस में कहा था कि वो 28 को एक कहानी सुनाने वाले हैं. तो फाइनली आज वो दिन आ गया जब उन्होंने कहानी का खुलासा करते हुए इस एक रेडियो स्टेशन पर लॉन्च किया, जो कि उनकी अपकमिंग फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा का पहला सॉन्ग है. आमिर खान के ऑफिशियल इंस्टाग्राम पेज आमिर खान प्रोडक्शंस पर इसकी जानकारी दी गई, जिसमें लिखा था Loved all your guesses for hashtag क्या है कहानी. Time to reveal the कहानी. Thrilled to share कहानी. A very special song from Laal Singh Chaddha. We hope Preetam, Amitabh and Mohan's magic will leave you with an everlasting smile. Really looking forward to your reactions. जल्दी बताओ लाल सिंह चड्ढा कहानी सॉन्ग. बता दें, आमिर खान ने साउथ इंडियन फिल्म से इंस्पायर होते हुए टीजर या ट्रेलर की बजाय फिल्म का गाना जारी किया है, जो कि सिर्फ एक ऑडियो वर्जन है। आमिर खान के ऐसा करने के पीछे भी एक खास वजह है। दरअसल परफेक्शनिस्ट मिस्टर आमिर खान चाहते थे कि सबसे पहले कहानी के सोलफुल म्यूजिक और लिरिक्स को पूरी तरह से एंजॉय करें इंस्टेड ऑफ गाने के विजुअल्स। सो कहानी के लिए आमिर खान की ये स्ट्रैटेजी काम भी आई और फैंस आमिर खान की कहानी के ऑडियो ट्रैक को दिल से पसंद भी कर रहे हैं। इनफैक्ट some fans were quick to comment on the lyric video, stating that many got goosebumps after listening to the slow ballad. इस सॉन्ग को फैंस का खूब अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिल रहा है। फैंस के इन ट्वीट्स पर भी नजर डालिए। A fan tweeted @ipreetamofficial. Thanks for bringing back these singers. This is so peaceful. Another fan wrote, so pure and magical. It's like giving a hug to yourself. This one is sure shot blockbuster. One more fan commented, such a beautiful song, classical vibes. August 11, 2022. वैसे आमिर खान जिस तरह से सोशल मीडिया पर कभी पियानो तो कभी फुटबॉल तो कभी बॉक्स क्रिकेट खेलते हुए अपनी कहानी को लेकर फैंस की एक्साइटमेंट बढ़ा रहे थे और बज़ क्रिएट कर रहे थे, इसके रिलीज के साथ ही आमिर खान की प्लानिंग सफल होती दिख रही है। ये फिल्म 11 अगस्त को रिलीज होगी, जिसमें आमिर खान के साथ करीना कपूर खान, मोना सिंह और तेलुगु एक्टर नागा चैतन्य नजर आएंगे और फिल्म के फर्स्ट ऑडियो वर्जन के साथ इसके यूनिक प्रमोशंस की शुरुआत हो चुकी है। समांथा रूथ प्रभु के बर्थडे पर बॉलीवुड स्टार्स ने किया उन्हें विश। अनुष्का शर्मा से लेकर वरुण धवन और कंगना रनौत तक सबने किया समांथा रूथ प्रभु को विश। समांथा रूथ प्रभु कर रही हैं अपना 35th बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट। समांथा रूथ प्रभु अपना 35th बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट कर रही हैं। ऐसे में उनके फैंस से लेकर बॉलीवुड सेलेब्स तक सबने उन्हें विश किया। बॉलीवुड के A-लिस्ट स्टार्स ने सोशल मीडिया पर समांथा रूथ प्रभु को अपने विशेस भेजे। Varun Dhawan, who will be seen working with Samantha Ruth Prabhu soon, took to his Instagram story and shared her picture with her furry friends. Along with it, he wrote, "Happy birthday at Samantha Ruth Prabhu official. Dog mother wishing all the love, happiness and peace. May this year be your best year." कंगना रनौत ने भी समांथा रूथ प्रभु को विश करते हुए लिखा, "Happy birthday at Samantha Ruth Prabhu official. You gorgeous, talented hottie." Kiara Advani, who is currently busy promoting her film Bhool Bhulaiya 2, also wished Samantha Ruth Prabhu. She wrote, "Happy birthday to the supremely talented and absolutely stunning at Samantha Ruth Prabhu official. May this year be your bestest yet. Lots of love, always." अनुष्का शर्मा ने बर्थडे गर्ल की पिक्चर को शेयर करते हुए लिखा, "Happy birthday Samantha, wishing you love and light always." Taapsee Pannu also took to her story and wrote, "Happy birthday to the woman who keeps breaking her own benchmarks and who creates reality beyond the walls of expectations." Tamanna Bhatia penned a sweet note that read, "Happy birthday dearest at Samantha Ruth Prabhu official. Have a great year ahead and keep shining." वैसे समांथा रूथ प्रभु ने हमेशा ट्रेडिशनल इंडियन हीरोइन की इमेज को ब्रेक करने की कोशिश की है। वेब सीरीज द फैमिली मैन में भी उनकी परफॉर्मेंस को काफी पसंद किया गया था। She chose to play a villain in a streaming show and yet again she managed to steal the show in a series that had Manoj Bajpayee as its lead. वहीं फिल्म पुष्पा द राइजिंग में समांथा रूथ प्रभु की परफॉर्मेंस को लोगों ने बहुत पसंद किया और वो सॉन्ग भी सुपरहिट रहा।
I didn't expect the crazy response to Undone everywhere, India-wide. I thought it was a Telugu song, but it became a pan-India song, and everywhere I go, now everybody has forgotten most of my performances. They say you were very good in Undone, so it feels good. It's good.
Well, we're also wishing Samantha Ruth Prabhu a very happy birthday. कटरीना कैफ एक ऐसी एक्ट्रेस हैं जो हर स्टाइल को खूबसूरती से कैरी करती हैं. From donning stunning looks on the red carpet to bringing on the oomph factor to her Instagram account with hot outfits, the actress sure has a knack for fashion. और अब अपनी इन ultra hot pictures से कटरीना कैफ ने अपने फैंस का दिन बना दिया. देखिए उनकी ये लेटेस्ट पिक्चर्स जिन्हें रिसेंटली उन्होंने अपने सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट पर शेयर किया है. इसमें कटरीना कैफ is seen wearing dark blue ruffled bralette and tropical printed bikini bottoms with minimal makeup. सोनम कपूर अपनी प्रेगनेंसी जर्नी को लेकर शुरू से ही काफी ओपन रही हैं और इसे एंजॉय भी कर रही हैं. ऑल्दो प्रेगनेंसी के स्टार्टिंग डेज उनके लिए थोड़े टफ थे, लेकिन अब वो पूरी तरह से इसे जी रही हैं और इस बात का प्रूफ है सोनम कपूर का ये लेटेस्ट वीडियो, जिसमें शी इज शोइंग हर मैटरनिटी आउटफिट डिजाइन्ड बाय हर बेस्ट फ्रेंड मसाबा गुप्ता. वेल, इस ब्यूटीफुल रेड एंसेंबल ड्रेस में सोनम कपूर अपना बेबी बम्प भी फ्लॉन्ट करती देखी जा सकती हैं. Recently, आदित्य रॉय कपूर और संजना सांघी की अपकमिंग एक्शन थ्रिलर ओम द बैटल विद इन का टीजर लॉन्च कर दिया गया है, जिसमें आदित्य रॉय कपूर हाई ऑक्टेन एक्शन सीक्वेंसेस में इंडल्ज करते नजर आ रहे हैं. बता दें, इस फिल्म में आदित्य रॉय कपूर एक सोल्जर के रोल में हैं. ऐसे में अपने शूटिंग डेज को याद करते हुए उन्होंने बताया, "It's been an incredible journey and it gives me great joy to share a glimpse of the film with all my fans. It's an attempt that has been as rewarding as it has been challenging. All thanks to my director and producers for their support. I'm sure the audiences are going to love all the elements of this wholesome entertainer." Coming up on the show, American psychological comedy drama Undone की कास्ट ने Zoom से किया exclusively interact.
We can both relate as we're both mothers in this industry, which is not kind to mothers. What I'm so proud of the show for dealing with is this topic, and no one's brought this up yet. And I think that that's such a great question. It was so raw. It was so on the surface for me, dealing with what do I want? What do I not want? How are people seeing me? Because I'm an older mom. Like, I waited a long time to have kids, and I got those questions. Are you going to have kids? When is it happening? What's going on? So I really felt a lot for Becca in this season.
But I also think as an actor, it's freeing because you don't have to stress out about how does my skin look?
Right.
How does this angle look? Or, oh, my Spanx are choking me to
They fix
death.
it.
Like, we don't have to worry about any of that. It's truly about what the scene is about, what your character is doing.
The words.
The emotional content of every scene is like the most important thing. And
hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guests today are very special and they're part of a series. This series has changed the game of animation and also has made you realize that time can do so much more than you expected to. I'm talking about the very critically acclaimed series Undone, and the cast joins me. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Hi,
Hi,
thank
nice
you.
to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
It is great. I must say that it is true though. You know, being a part of a series that, truly changed the game for not just animation, but the way you perceive the concept, the way you shot everything, must be delightful in a way because you must be going through experiences that nobody else kind of did.
right.
Yeah, it's amazing. We are so lucky. We feel so lucky to be a part of the show, doing what we're doing in a way no one's really tackled these topics or animation in this way, right? So
I mean, it's fun being on the precipice of a new technology. I mean, it's the first time it's ever been done on a television series level.
Yeah.
And also they're constantly inventing new ways, new technology to make it even richer and more beautiful. And compared to when we first started, when we had no idea what we were doing, to now realizing that they can capture every micro expression that we have and the dynamic. And it's such a beautiful world.
And
So
season 2 feels we feel very confident with going into season 2 because season 1, like you said, there's nothing really like this. So we didn't really know what we were doing. We were kind of learning as we went, even with the rotoscoping, they were discovering it as we did it in real time. But now we kind of know what we're doing and it really shows in season 2.
And it makes sense that the stories that we tell, the emotional content, the history, that there's no other way to tell it other than rotoscoping. And it makes it less scary and more user-friendly for people to participate.
But Tami, are you now used to the entire idea while shooting, with the entire technique of rotoscoping? Do you miss not being actually able to use any kind of physical form in that perspective as an actor and still be very in the moment and do it? Are you
Like,
kind
I
of
think
used to?
I was gonna say, I think we're both lucky because we both are on other shows where we get to do that still.
Right.
So this is like, we each luckily enough have 2 shows.
Yeah.
So like this for us is really fun.
Right.
And it's like it's an exercise in sharpening your acting skills, trust, imagination,
Yeah.
diving in. And then we go to our other television shows where it's like normal, where you're like tons of hair and makeup and tons of
Right.
props and everyone's touching
Right.
you. There's a coziness to this show and it feels very intimate. And I think that comes out in our performances because it's a very kind of sweet but intimate and serious topics that we're handling here.
Right.
And I think that if you had it in the huge production, it would never translate the way it is now.
But I also think as an actor, it's freeing because you don't have to stress out about how does my skin look?
Right.
How does this angle look? Or, oh, my Spanx are choking me to
They fix
death.
it.
Like we don't have to worry about any of that. It's truly about what the scene is about, what your character is doing.
The words.
The emotional content of every scene is like the most important thing, and getting that message of that particular scene. It makes your acting muscles super strong because that's basically all you have.
Yeah.
Kind of patriarchal setup where a woman at the end, after she gets married, her choices still don't remain hers alone. When it comes to taking the family ahead or other choices, everybody seems to have an opinion in it. I think that also kind of comes into the picture because, is she really ready to go ahead and take a step, whether it's motherhood or whether it's others. And I think that comes out really nicely in the series as well. What did you think?
Yeah, it's so true. What a great question. I mean, I feel very much, I was so excited by Becca's journey, first of all, and her arc of season 2. I think that it is kind of a universal topic for women when you see Becca's struggles and her feelings towards starting a family and what everyone else thinks she should be doing and kind of like the expectation of women. And I know we can both relate as we're both mothers in this industry, which is not kind to mothers. And it is not really kind to, really, or I would say it's not that, it's more that the expectations are false or too high. And I think that what I'm so proud of the show for dealing with is this topic, and no one's brought this up yet. And I think that that's such a great question. And I think that I'm proud of the way that Becca handles it and kind of goes back to what herself, which she doesn't do. This is new for Becca. And I'm proud of her for jumping into her own power and kind of going into that. And I will say, interestingly enough, as Angelique, myself, I had 2 children during the show. So I had my first daughter during season 1 and my second, I had a son right before season 2 of the show. And it feels very much that it was a safe place to go to work, where I don't think that I would have necessarily had that same experience on other shows, but this is a kind of nurturing place. And it really brought out all of those choices in Becca for me. It was so raw. It was so on the surface for me, dealing with what do I want? What do I not want? How are people seeing me? Because I'm an older mom. Like I waited a long time to have kids and I got those questions. Are you going to have kids? When is it happening? What's going on? So I really felt a lot for Becca in this season.
You did such a great job, Angelique.
Thank
I
you.
loved it.
Thank you so much.
Constance, I must say, you're someone who's been very confident always in the fact that even though you've got stereotypical characters, you are playing a mother, but you've always made it your own, tried to see what you could do with it. I remember once you talk about the fact that I hope we come to a place where we don't do creative casting and we really truly mean and look at the person as just actors. Maybe it's been a while since that conversation.
I'll just say there's been progress made, but there's more room to go.
Fair enough. Thank you. Sorry, that's my time.
No worries.
All the best.